Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today in this session, we are going to have a look at the XAT 2023 form filling. XAT 2023 form is a very simple form, but we'll quickly have a look at it and understand what all you need to have with you while you're applying for the XAT examination. And we'll also have a look at what are the other things that you need to be keeping in mind as you go about filling up the form. To fill up the XAT 23 form, you need to go to xatonline.in, which is the official website of XAT. Also, as you go about filling up the XAT form, you're also going to apply to all the programs in XLRI as well. While filling up the form, you also need to have a passport size photograph, a signature, soft copy of a signature, and you also need to have an ID proof handy, because these are the three things that you will be uploading before you complete the form filling process. Before I go any further and start the form filling process, I urge you all to subscribe to the channel. We're going to come up with a lot more of videos, not only form filling videos, but videos related to colleges, their programs, and even filling up of college forms like SPG and MDI, and some of the other colleges like FMS and NITI. So do subscribe, press the bell icon so that you can get your notifications there on mail itself. So on the XAT website, this is what you will see. XAT 2023 Xavier's aptitude test registration started on 10th August, long time back, and the examination is on the 8th of January 2023. Timing is 2 p.m. to 5:10 p.m. This website is very comprehensive because there's a lot of details in this website, and it will be a good idea for all of you to go and read all the details so that you're clear about what this exam is all about and what colleges can you apply to with the XAT score. So the process of application includes your registration followed by verification of your email ID. Then you will be filling up the XAT application form, upload all the documents that is required, the 3 documents that we talked about. You'll pay the application fee, and with that you submit your complete application for XAT as well as the XLRI's programs. As you go along through the website, you will also see that on top of the website here, you have various tabs. And in these tabs, you have a complete detail of how you go about filling up the form and what is the program all about, which are the associate institutes, and what are the other common FAQs. All these are mentioned there. I'll go one by one and show you what all is there so that you can spend your time, read through and understand, how to go about and clear your doubts regarding the XAT exam as well as the colleges that you're applying to. The XAT 2023 registration process is mentioned right there below the how to apply section, and you can go and read about that. It talks in detail about what all needs to be there. You scan and upload photo, signature. It talks about filling up your academic and work experience detail. And it also says select XLRI's program as per your preference if you want to study in XLRI through XAT or through GMAT. And then test city, and then the payment tab and the submit button. So it very clearly enlists all the process that you need to follow. And as you go along, it also tells you that, there is a XAT registration fees of 2,000 that you will need to pay. And candidates interested in the XLRI programs need to pay an additional of 200 each for each of the programs that you're going to choose. Now, Indian candidates can only apply to the XLRI's programs using the XAT examination. But if you are an international candidate, then you can also write the GMAT or the GRE examination. For those students who are applying for the General Management program, which is an executive MBA program of XLRI, GMAT and GRE will be considered as an exam rather than XAT as the examination. So be very clear, if you are a fresher and applying for the 2-year program, you have to write XAT. There is no other way of applying to it if you're an Indian citizen. And if you are an NRI or a foreign citizen, you need to apply through GMAT. Whereas if you're applying for the General Management program, which is basically the 1-year executive MBA program available in XLRI, then you need to apply through GMAT or GRE. Now, this program is only for those people who have 5 or more years of work experience. The 1-year program is an executive program, and that's how it works. Whereas the 2-year program is open for everyone, irrespective of whether you have work experience or not. All the instructions are also given there in that same page, followed by details about what kind of photo you can upload and also the signature that you need to upload. So very comprehensive website. Everything is given there on the website itself. So please read through before you even register for the examination. So it says signature will be used to put on the admit card and wherever necessary. Okay. So if signature does not match, then you're going to get disqualified when you go for the exam, right? So how to scan and how to put the photograph, all these instructions are given. So I'm not going to get into this. You can go and read through that. Now, very importantly, XAT associate colleges are mentioned on the website too. So it's there in the associate institute tab. And in this, you need to be clear about which institutions are you going to apply using your XAT score. So if you look at few of the universities that and colleges that you can apply for, one of the good universities is the Ford School of Management, followed by the Goa Institute of Management. Then you have the Great Lakes Institute of Management, depending on what your aspirations are and what you're applying for. Great Lakes has got an executive MBA program, which is highly rated program. You need to have about 2 years of experience before you can apply for that, followed by the Indian Institute of Forest Management for people who are interested in that particular program. IFMR or Kriya University in Chittoor is another program that you can look forward to. IMI Delhi, IMT Ghaziabad, and IIMA are all taking the XAT score as well. And these are all good colleges to apply for. Apart from this, you also have the KJ Somaiya, MICA's qualifying examination, CAT and XAT both are considered. You have the TAPI Institute of Management, which are the top colleges to look forward to. So let me just go through this list once again. So you have Ford School of Management, Goa Institute of Management, Great Lakes. You have the IIFM in Bhopal, IFMR Kriya University in Chittoor. You have the IMI Delhi, the IMT Ghaziabad, IIMA in Anand, KJ Somaiya in Bombay, MICA in Ahmedabad, and TAPI Institute of Management in Manipal. So these are the recommended colleges. MICA is a college which is basically meant for those people who are looking forward to marketing and advertising as a career. So if you're not interested in that, you can skip that. Also, IIMA is for people who are interested in rural management. IMI, IMT, IFMR are general programs. And then you have the IIFM. If you're interested, you can apply for that. Only a forest management degree is available in that particular college. Goa Institute of Management, Ford School, and Great Lakes, as I said, you can apply based on your aspirations. So these are all the programs that you can apply for. So keep this in mind while you're applying for the XAT. Although these programs have to be applied separately, and the XAT form does not have anything to do with these colleges. It only will ask you for preferences for XLRI. Apart from this, you also have the JAMI members, out of which you have LIBA, Loyola in Chennai, and then you have XIMB University, which has got the XIMB Bhubaneswar, as well as you have the XUB's HR program. So these are the 3 programs that you can look forward to. People who are interested in sustainability management can look at XSOS also as one of the options to apply. They are also taking the XAT score. Although it's not mentioned here, but they do take the XAT score. As I said, the XLRI General Management Program is through the GRE GMAT, and you need to apply specifically only through the GMAT and the GRE exam for that. And that's a completely separate process, and you need to have 5 years of experience to apply for that particular program. So what we're going to look at right now is to apply for the XAT examination, which is for the 2 years MBA program for freshers and people with less than 5 years of work experience. There's a beautiful FAQ section in this particular page. You can go about and read all this. So do you have a screen calculator? What is the sectional time limit? When will be the results out? What is the duration of exam? Everything is mentioned here. It's a very comprehensive kind of FAQ section. Please go read about it so that you are able to have full clarity on the examination and the process of application. In case you land up with any problem while filling up the form, you can contact the XAT authorities. The number is given, the email ID is also given there. XAT is known to get back to students very promptly. So if you land up with any problem, make sure that you call them up or email so that your queries are clear. You can also click on the Prospectus 2023 at XAT Online, which is here, the e-prospectus, and then download the prospectus and read about it. There is plenty of information in that particular prospectus about the HR program, the BM program, the 2 campuses, the placements, the curriculum, everything is in detail. I would urge you to go through and so that you get a very clear picture of what XLRI as a college is all about. So now let's quickly go on and start the registration process. So for that, I'll click the registration button and you're taken to the XAT registration 2023 page. And here you will see that there is a pop-up where you need to fill up your name, your email ID, your phone number, and your password, the required password that you would like to have, and then the state and the city that you belong to, and then fill up the CAPTCHA, and then press the registration button. Once you do that, it says, thank you for registering with XAT 2023. A verification link is sent to your email ID. So you can just go to your email ID and check, and this is the link that you will get. Click on that link to complete the process and log into the website. So the moment you click on that, you will reach the XAT portal where you're going to fill up. Here, if you see, there is an application form mentioned here. And then you also have the My Profile where all your details will be there. In case you have any kind of doubt, you can just put your doubts onto my query and you'll get a reply from them. Here, my communication, all your payment details, everything is here. Now, to apply for that, just click on this and you'll go here. And it says there is basic detail, academic detail, work experience, upload, and then finally making the payment. So let's go ahead and see one by one what all is there in this particular form. So the first part of the form is your personal details, very simple. So you need to write your name, your mobile number, email ID, your date of birth. It will automatically fetch the age, your gender, the nationality, blood group, marital status, and the category. Once you are, although there is no reservation in XLRI, but category is required because you need to fill that up. For certain programs, there is also reservation for the SC and the ST category. Okay, so that's all the reservation which is there. Apart from that, you also have Kashmiri migrant family. So if you belong to that, you can just put that. Once you're done with that, you can fill up the parents' detail, your father's detail. So it asks you for your father's email ID, phone number, occupation, designation, and then organization and his annual income. You can do the same thing for your mother as well. So once you finish all this, it will take you to the communication address, which you can fill up, and then you click on next, and the personal details part is over. So it's very simple, and it does not take you even more than 2-3 minutes to fill this up. Once you finish basic details, you go into the academic detail area, and here again, it's very well-made form, very easy to fill up. You need to put your state here and the city where you've done your 10th, and it asks you for your institute name, your board, your year of passing. And if it's in percentage, you need to put your details in percentage. If it's in CGPA, then you need to put it in CGPA. So I'm going to choose CGPA out of 10 and fill this up. And it says very clearly that include all subjects while calculating CGPA percentage for 10th detail. If you've done 12th or diploma, you can choose accordingly. If it is 12th, then you're going to fill up the same thing again. You're going to put the state, and then it'll ask you for the city, finish that off, and then you put the institute, the board, the stream, science, commerce, humanities, and then year of passing, marking scheme, which includes your CGPA or percentage, and then whatever percentage you have obtained. Once that's over, you need to choose whether you have done any kind of certification program other than your undergraduation, which includes CA, ICWA, CS, and the CFA. You can mark yes if you have completed and then choose it. The moment you choose that, another section will open up where you need to fill up the details of that particular certification. If it is not there, you can go ahead and fill up your graduation detail. So I've put that my graduation detail is only a single graduation, not a dual degree or a integrated program. And the graduation state in Tamil Nadu, SRM University, graduation college, deemed university, and semester-wise pattern of graduation and not a year-wise pattern. And once that is done, it asks you for your entire detail of the graduation. So degree, stream, year of passing, and what is your result status, and what's your CGPA. Very simple. Fill it up, and then you can just move on to the next section. So unlike most of the other forms where there's a lot of conversion required and there is a lot more of nitty-gritties that you need to look at, here the form is very simple when it comes to academics. And once that academics details is over, you get into your work experience and the program details. I'm going to show you the program details first because I've chosen myself as a fresher, so the work experience part is not coming up here. I'll show you that separately. So which program do you need to apply? These are the two programs that you definitely are going to apply for. XLRI is known for its HR program. The BM program is also extremely good, comes in the top 5, and it also has got now 2 campuses. And it says BM program will be taken as a preference for both Delhi and the Jamshedpur campus. So you can fill up these two for sure. If you're applying for executive MBA, you need to fill this up. If you're applying for PhD, you're going to fill this up. right? So these are the main programs out there. Once you fill this up, you can move forward and you can give your city preference where you want to take the test and second preference for that and then go next. Now, let's say if you're not a fresher and you have already passed out of the college, it will prompt you for your work experience. So you can choose whether you have work experience or not. And if you're choosing that you have work experience, then it'll ask you for your employer details, designation, from date, to date, and the duration of service. If you have more than one, then you can click on this and fill up your next work experience, and the total work experience will be automatically calculated. It very clearly says enter your work experience till 31st March 2023. Only full-time work experience after graduation must be entered. Part-time project, internship, articleship, pre-graduation work experience should not be entered and will not be counted as work experience. Please keep this in mind while you're applying, so don't make any mistakes in the form. If you make a mistake, later on, you're going to have trouble. After this section, you need to upload your documents. So you can upload your photo, your signature, and your ID. Once you have done that, you will fill up the declaration, your name and date, and then you can continue to go and preview your entire form. Please do preview your form so that you are very clear that whatever you filled up is all correct. So your basic detail, academic detail, work experience, program detail, upload document, everything you need to check once and then click on the make payment link. Once you go to the make payment link, based on, so 2000 is the fees for the exam. I have chosen 2 programs, so 400 rupees for the 2 programs. You can click on make payment and finish the entire application form filling process. So this is the application process for XAT. It's very simple. It's nothing complicated, much simpler than most of the other forms. I don't think you're going to take more than 10 minutes to fill up the form. So do subscribe our channel as I urged you initially as well. So press the notification icon so that you get your get all the notifications onto your email ID. We're going to come out with next with the IFT form filling session in a day or two, and we are also going to come up with the NMAT analysis of the exam. I'll be taking the exam this weekend, and then we will meet again for an NMAT analysis. That's all for the day, and all the best for your exams. NMAT has already started, so I hope you all do well, and best wishes from my side for the NMAT examination.